Gigantic complexes of steel and plastic? What do you mean plastic? Are you going to build houses out of plastic or what? Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2 in the campaign with me, Spacefish, and welcome back to Romania. Now, in the last episode we left off with getting this brand new task out here for a canal construction site which does now actually need quite a bunch of materials which we are supposed to supply. So, now we will actually have to get some of these lines going. Now, we did already sort of kind of get a bus line here going to Constanza, which is the closest city, because we do indeed need to actually transport 70 workers to over there, which is probably going to be the longest part of all of this, because given the size of this city, I really don't estimate that we're going to be done with this anytime soon. So we're going to leave this running on 3 times speed while we build anything else. Because I'm pretty sure that about anything else will be done by, well, the time we've hit half of this waymark or something. So, nothing to worry about there, I think. Now, what we're going to do here is I think we're going to build another train station out here next to this very, well, construction site so that we can get things going here. We'll make it a terminus. We'll give it 2 tracks from the get-go. We'll make it high speed. And then let's place this very train station just over here if we can. Ah, that's the side task also being done. Beautiful. So, well, you know, that was like delivering a good bunch of goods via the channel, so nothing really to worry about there. Now, over here, we actually need to expand this train station real quick, so let's go and get that going. I'll do it on this side, just given that we'll probably have to have it like a curve here, so the further off to this side it is, the better it is. Probably going to be for us in the very end, and then we go to tracks, we go to high-speed tracks, we keep them catenary, of course, and, what in the world? Oh my god, what is this? That was definitely not the plan. Let's go and extend that out, though. We will go all the way over here for the time being. And then we will go all the way over here. And we will use the left train track here, I think, because the right one we're then going to go and route to Bucharest to eventually, well, not develop, but deliver out the stones that we don't need. So, with that said, let's get a train depot going here so we can already get some steel underway, and then we'll take care of the stone as well. That thing goes there, that goes right there, and then we will of course need a new line as per usual. So, that goes from there to there, and that'll be steel to construction site. I'm not quite sure if I still got some line going that actually delivers the steel out. I don't think we ever actually got anything started there in that regard. So, in theory, all the steel that we are producing currently should not be getting delivered at the moment. Fingers crossed. Now, let's go and get a railway going. We are going to... I don't know. I mean, we've kind of tried this one. Well, this one is new, but it's not too interesting to me in terms of power that it has to offer. These are all pretty darn slow, to be fair. I think we're going to stick with this kind of class now. You know, we've seen a lot of the locomotives anyways, I would say, so that should be totally fine. So we're going to go and do this. We're going to go and attach like a few flat cars to it, which, well, honestly, it's probably way too much already anyways, given the amount of stuff we need to deliver. And out goes our fancy new train with the new flat cars. Beautiful. And well, whenever we actually get some iron delivered here and, well, some steel made, we should hopefully be getting to deliver some of that then to the construction site. So that is awesome. Next thing on the list though being that we need to deliver this stone. So in theory, like, there's 3 different outer districts here in Bucharest, and I think that we should be able to just, like, reach stuff through putting a train station in the middle. You can see that the actual goods delivery seems to be like right here in the center, so I'm sort of slightly worried about it. But to be fair, we could, if we really badly wanted to, just not care about things and put it in the middle of the city. The thing is, though, that something like this actually reaches most of everything that demands stone, so I think it should be fine. Let's do this, whatever. Buy buildings. So then let's go and get a train track going. Now we do have a second train line here, accidentally more or less, because I never really changed it back from the other building, well, the other train station that we made. But we're going to go and pull that all the way out to over there. This part here actually being somewhat curious, because I can't have this going down too close to the water, otherwise my ships will not be able to pass below the bridge. So what we will have to do here is actually get another bridge going. Somewhat like that, I think should be fine, and then we should be able to actually keep going right here, and we will just go and attach that like this, and yeah, that's totally fine. Okay, so that is the plan right there. That goes there, and then we'll just get another train depot going out here in order to get the train for our for our stone delivery going. Beautiful. So, new line as per usual. Let's start at Constanza-Holt, and we will go all the way out here, and we will call it stone to Bucharest. Now, the interesting part with that one being that it actually, like, the thing that actually counts is not how much stone we deliver, it is how much stone we pick up. So, well, we'll see about that. Maybe we'll finish that one a tad bit quicker than usual. Not really going to be the biggest change in the world, one way or another, though. So, with that said, just gonna go for this sort of setup. Honestly, I think 54 capacity is gonna be more than enough. The thing's at least gonna be somewhat fast, which is gonna be nice, and well, then hopefully we get that on the way soon. You know, let's see, because I think we only get stone whenever we actually deliver some steel, so it's probably gonna lag behind a tad bit. But you can see, I mean, we've had this running on a triple speed all the time now, and I mean, these aren't really the smallest setups in the world. We literally pulled that across half the map, and still we're missing 18 workers, which, you know, given that we're probably going to be a bit behind on the stone, I'm hopeful that we will be able to sort of sync that with the rest of the quest, but still absolutely taking a long time. But with that said, then no side quests remaining after we finished our boating one, and it feels like the Romania campaign is a bit short on those anyways, which, you know, maybe isn't the worst thing in the world given how those went for me as of late. But let's go then, and ooh, it's actually a beautiful sight with a train just zipping through there, isn't it? But yeah, with that said then, let's go and actually place a quick cut here, and once we're closer to the goal as usual, I'll be right back with you. Alright everybody, and welcome back. Now, well, the objective has been nicely completed in the meanwhile, and as you can see, we're now supposed to be digging the canal. Now, it's going to be kind of a curious one, because, I mean, we've got a bridge here, but we've got a street there that we probably need to relocate. But yeah, it's terraforming time, apparently. We've got 150 million, so hopefully that's going to have us covered. Fingers crossed right there. We could potentially just try to flatten to this. Let's try that. We'll make the brush nice and big so we can get through this rather quickly, and we'll give it a good bit of strength, and then we'll go slurp. Beautiful. I think this is going to go very nice and quick. Now, the percentage isn't really increasing, but we're going to assume and hope for the time being that that is just due to me not letting go of the mouse currently. These islands here being rather interesting. Let's hope that that's not going to be an issue for ships trying to pass through later. Yeah, the street is slightly in the way. I think we're going to have to get that out of the way in a second for a second. But for the time being, we're just going to finish the connection right here. That's 87% done. Beautiful. So, first things first, make sure that all these edges are far enough back so we don't incur like any issues due to that, you know. Make it wide enough, and then we will go and wait for the bus to pass, you know. Get them nice and stuck on the other side, and well, there we go. So pause that real quick just to not mess up the lines too badly, I suppose, and then we're gonna go and slurp that all out of the way. That's 98%. Oh my god, no. Seriously? I think these are holding us back now. You can't be for real. That cannot really be what you want to tell me right now. Like, seriously? It's just like a tad bit of island-y stuff. Oh boy. Well, we're gonna connect this via bridge, and you know, now the canal's just become totally impassable. Impassable? Unpassable? Let me know down below in the comments, I suppose. So very useful canal right there, of course, but well, you know, didn't say yet that we need to put ships through, so we'll see. Maybe we'll have to fix that after the fact, but we're gonna go slurp that out of the way too, and we're still at 98%. Are you out of your mind? Guess it was not that after all. Hello? There we go. Beautiful.
Sensational. The canal completed in record time is testimony to the genius of our conductor. Meanwhile, Dr. Elena has had another glorious idea. A program for systemizing the district neighborhoods. A severe earthquake recently destroyed large segments of the capital. It's time to level the woeful remnants and make a socialist urban architecture oriented to the future come true.
Okay, interesting. I guess this is related to... maybe not. Demolish, modernize, civilize. Interesting.
There's a lot to do.
Okay, systemizing the West District. Systemizing North.
In the center of town have been a thorn in Dr. Elena's eye for quite some time. They offend her sense of aesthetics. Away with them.
Ha, beautiful. Okay, and then this. Deliver steel. Oh, seriously?
Building policy. Gigantic complexes of steel and plastic will provide thousands of happy families with a comfy home.
Gigantic complexes of steel and plastic? What do you mean plastic? Are you going to build houses out of plastic or what? That sounds very weird to say the least. But yeah, so a lot of tasks to actually take on.
Twisted alleys is soon history. In the future, the routes will be neat, orderly, and laid out at right angles. That makes everything simple and efficient.
Okay, so yeah, bit of a road redesign there, bit of a house redesign there, and then a lot of steel to deliver and plastic to deliver, which I think is the first thing that we're honestly going to take on, because this can honestly just run for a while we take care of the other things alongside. I think that's kind of the best idea, because that's the only thing that's really going to take time here. Everything else is just going to take our effort, if that makes sense. So what we are going to do here is I'm going to go and sell this train, because we do not need its services any longer, as, well, you know, everything's kind of done being constructed over there, and we do now need the steel in different places. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and build a truck station right here, which we will use to retrieve the steel, and the steel then has to be delivered to the East District. Nice and in the center, and we will have to deliver plastic too, which is honestly kind of quite the task. That's going to be a bit of an effort, isn't it? Well, good thing maybe that we now have a second rail on this thing, but, well, actually maybe we can just repurpose that train for that, because honestly we're not needing to deliver any more stone. And I would really not like to redesign the whole railway or make tunnels and stuff. We'll see about that in a second. For a start, let's go and take care of the steel. I think that's a quick and easy one to take care of for a start. So, new road depot right there. We'll go from here to there, and we will call it Steel to Bucharest. Beautiful. Now we need some trucks, of course, which we're going to grab right here. We're going to make that the good old MAN trucks, which we're going to use a tarpaulins for, and then we're going to like get 4 of those, and that's going to probably easily cover us. So that's number 1 done. Now this part out here, Yeah, I think I'm tempted to just reuse that train for that, and maybe we'll probably need some new carts, but that's about it. So, what we will do, nice and quick and easy, we will go and get a cargo terminus going here. We'll make it one track, you know, remember that this time. We'll place that right here. We will go and get some high-speed tracks, which we are going to make into a bridge right here, but got to raise that a bit so that the boats, ships, whatevers can pass down below nice and without worries. And we'll go and keep that going for a quick minute. Nope. And then we're going to go and lower that out here again. Now there is going to be railways in the way right there, which we will probably just solve through a little tunnel. Oh boy, maybe not. Okay, maybe I should have started that a bit earlier. Let's go and revisit that. Like this maybe? Please, yes? Beautiful. Okay, that works. We're just gonna pull it out like that. Why in the world not, you know? Of course, the inclines are not perfect, but who really cares at this point? So we're gonna go and do that. We're gonna very long merge that with this line. Or actually, we could probably just quickly get rid of that part of the line. The train apparently just jumps ahead when you do that, which is quite interesting. I was worried there for a second that I was going to break the game or something, but nope. Developers very much thought of that, and then we're going to go and curve that in. I think that's way better just with the slope, because we don't have to use the old slope off the other rails. You know, that seems like the way more appropriate thing to do. Now, we got to get the line set up, of course, which I hope that works, because I cannot see a line right there currently, which is due to us not having the right terminal selected. Which one is number 2? Hello? Is that due to that? Have I not connected this somewhere? I mean, this one is pretty straightforward, right? Then the... Oh my god! How did that happen twice in a row now? Oh no, how did that just happen? I don't know. We're gonna fix that, of course. Got to fix that. We're gonna go and do this, and hopefully that is gonna be decent in terms of speed. Not quite, but that's fine. Trains don't go faster than that anyways. So, that should be the line working. It very much indeed is, and we'll call it plastic to Bucharest. Hit enter on that one, and then we're going to go and reassign the train to that very line. And we will also have to go and edit it and actually get rid of these train cars right here, which we don't need anymore. And instead we will go and grab box cars, which we will just give 54 capacity. Why in the world not? Beautiful. So that's that. Lines assigned. Train should be going. Everything else should be going too. The trucks should be going. The resources should start flowing, which is beautiful. Interesting part right here being that me demolishing streets somewhere totally different and demolishing a house right here, but I don't... Where did I demolish houses? And I'm so confused. I'm pretty certain that I did not do that in the North District, but anyways, we're just going to quickly fulfill those tasks. Now, houses, I guess, means residential, so very sorry, people. You had beautiful houses, now you don't. Yeah, systemized, woohoo. And then we've got the West District, which was the streets, wasn't it? Connecting the points indicated in the West District. Okay, so we will basically get rid of all this. Just get rid of a whole block of houses, basically. Absolutely insane. And then we are going to go and streets and large streets, and then we're going to go and pull one street out to here. We're going to pull one street out to there. And we're going to pull one street out to there. Triangle of Doom. Okay, so that's the West District also done. Now, the only thing is, remaining is the East District, of course, and I forgot to set my game to triple speed, so, well, that's going to be a bit of a delivery frenzy going on, and that's, of course, going to take a few minutes again, so I'll spare you that as usual, and then we will be back right after we are done delivering all this stuff. Alright, and welcome back everyone. As you can see, we're pretty much there for the plastic. The last train is now coming in with another 16 units, and then we should finally be good to go on this task too. I suppose that this Bucharest one may be the next one, though.
The unwavering defender of the party's strongest granite unity and his wife, a woman as ingenious as she is graceful, want to erect a monument to the industrious people of Romania. A house of the people. It ought to bear witness to the radiant charisma of the presidential couple and all the illustrious achievements to the good of the entire republic. You are supposed to assist in the construction of this monumental edifice.
Okay.
Dr. Elena loves pomp and circumstance. She has commissioned you to pick up the interior decor from the factory built especially for this purpose.
Okay.
The whole thing is going to be funded using the revenues from state-run passenger transportation.
Alright, so, we've got a few different tasks then. We need to pick up the pump stuff from this factory out here, and we need to go right here for the Galaxy Marble Quarry. Also, we've got a side task again.
The architect of all that is good and just. His eyes ought to behold only the proudest examples of all rural products while en route. And only the most hard-working comrades of the Republic are worthy of his presence.
Alright, so there's a little bit of a side task right there.
That the country's first family is able to behold what pleases their eyes.
Plant 200 apple trees and bringing cheering crowds. Okay, that's something we'll do alongside. For a start, you know, we got to get going on the whole granite and pump thing and everything. Now, actually, it only tells me to deliver pump. The factory produces 1 unit of pump for every 10 people transported. Ah, okay, interesting. So, well, we'll have to see about that. I think, honestly, we will probably just do like a medium country road and be done with it. Like, I really don't want to get another train line going for this. We'll see about the marble quarry. Maybe we'll do something there to get that going a bit better. But, hello, game. Thank you. Oh, God. Okay. But yeah, so for the time being, this is going to be the way that we're going to deliver all the pumpy stuff in this world. So, well, unload stop somewhere out here is going to be a necessity, of course, and we will need a truck station. The quicker we can get this going, the better, because, well, every minute that we actually transport people without having a line going, we lose pump. So, yeah. Pump to Palace is going to be the name of the line, and then we'll just go to this road depot out here. We will see this thing here is what can transport our pumpy stuff, and then we'll go and get them on the way. And hopefully that means that now there is going to be a good bunch of that stacking up right here, and well, all the trucks are gonna go and deliver that eventually. But that's gonna take a minute, honestly. Actually quite crazy, the production. We have already maxed it with the amount of people that we are transporting apparently rather, so maybe it won't actually take that long. Would be nice. What I do want to do before the trucks actually get there is we will just go and ask them to wait till they're full. You know, that way we can a bit more efficiently use our resources. No real rush on that anyways. Bringing cheering crowds apparently is totally easily working. Which I suppose is the case because I still have this line here going. So that's nice and easy. Now, apple trees. Decorate the area around the stand, so I can just like plant apple trees right here and be done with it, I guess. Let's go and do that. Let's find apple trees. Red delicious apple. That does apparently not count whatsoever right now. Canal construction site. Oh, there. That counts. Okay. We'll make that like. Ah, that's not the amount of trees. There we go. Done. Easy as that.
Exuberant waves of applause burst forth.
Ah, that stands right there.
To the infinite wisdom and benevolence of our revered president.
Okay, that's the side task out of the way as well, I guess. Easy and quick as that. Now, the trucks are waiting down here, and it looks as though it will take us a quick minute to deliver all that pomp. But I think, with that said, we're probably going to go and finish up on that in the next episode then. So, for today, time's unfortunately over, so I'll have to end it off right here. I hope you all enjoyed the episode. As usual, if you did, please make sure to hit the like button down below. That does always help the channel out a ton. And if you're new around here and haven't done so just yet, also please consider subscribing right down below, as well as hitting that bell icon to stay up to date on all the future upcoming episodes. But with all that out of the way then, as usual, everyone, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will catch you in the next episode very, very soon. Ciao.